Hello guys and welcome to Forever Stranded. This is episode 6, although really it should be episode 7 because I went and did a very big derp, as one does, especially if one is me. Let me explain. I came here and I played and I had an excellent, it was the best episode ever. It was amazing. Well, not really, but you know. But you can't see it because I went ahead and I think I must have deleted it off my computer. The thing is, all these video files, they take up a lot of space on my hard drive. So every once in a while I purge. And well, this time I purged so well that I actually got rid of, files that I hadn't edited yet. So yeah, I'm afraid it's rather embarrassing. So let me tell you about some of the things I did. Well, one of them was this. I made, no mesh. Okay, I will give you mesh. Do not worry. I made an auto sifter because, I got a little bit bored of sifting things on my own. Do I have enough iron to make, or iron bars to make a nice iron one? Maybe not. Do I have enough stock? Oh, here it is. Yes. Let's give it, I don't know. Well, maybe this isn't the best idea because this really works better in the... But I mean, look at all this stuff we have. The iron. Well, it's not actually that much, is it? What am I seeing? Oh, look at them. Why am I having a gap in my cactus? This is not very good, really. Guys, you want to die? Don't really, well, I shouldn't really be spending the time killing them. We have, oh my god, now there's a witch. We just need a bit of cactus. Just one piece of cactus. Where is my cactus farm to plug that gap? Where is my cactus farm? Where is everything? I am lost again. I spread this farm a little bit, so it is kind of cooler. And oh, look, we've had a spread of these. Fantastic, there is a cactus farm. Oh, and I am a little bit dehydrating, I really need to take better care of myself. Let's just plug the hole in the cactus. I haven't actually been on here for a few days because I've been rather bummed by losing that episode. Okay. Let's make a cactus space in there. And maybe let's drink some water, I guess. Oh, look, I happen to have water. The reason I have water is because I made all sorts of preparations to go to the city. I'm a little bit hungry as well. Tomato soup, not eaten recently. That sounds pretty good. More water. Why not? Do we have any leaves? I'm sure I have leaves. I must have leaves. Where are the leaves? Here. Let's make new water. There is really no reason for us to be hot, thirsty, or hungry nowadays. Do I have any more food on me? I do not. Okay. We'll deal with these boring domestic tasks later. How is this doing? Not too bad. Iron ore, excellent. And I've made this. It's a stone generator. It's giving up 50 RF per tick. I'd like to upgrade it. This is from, what's that thing called? Progressive automation. I'd like to upgrade it to the iron one. I think the iron makes a lot of power, but I think this just needs 40 RF per tick. So, in fact, it would be quite good to get a capacitor bank. Other things I did, if you look at my, well, I don't know if you can see, but my boots are not in fact the jellied slime boots. They are slime boots made from slime, which, if you remember, I got from sifting the infested leaves, right? And with these, and I also made a slingshot, slime sling, very easy to make. And with these things, I went to that place. There was a quest. Let's look at the quests. Tinkapo. There was a quest to go to. Oh, hold on. Oh, the quests. Let's go down. There was a quest to go to this place, which I bookmarked and I went to, and of course it was a city. And I tell you what, why don't we just quickly go there again? Although maybe, I mean, it would be good to go there before it gets too hot. Oh, but I wouldn't mind leaving some of this stuff behind and maybe taking eaten once. Oh my god, do I have any stuff that I did not eat? Yeah, large fruit salad. And I'd like to leave this stuff. Where can I leave this stuff? Which is all the stuff that I got from this is not working out very well. I have no space. How come I have no space? Sorry, I honestly come every day meaning not to do this, and yet I still do it. It is dreadful. Well, there is only one solution, and that is to make a new chest, which if we had some wood, that would definitely help. Yes. Let's just quickly get this wood and make a new chest and leave the stuff behind and go to the city before it gets too hot, for God's sake. Oh look, we had the wood. I started making, so one thing that would probably amuse you is that I started making grout because I saw that it wanted, I didn't pay attention, and I saw that it wanted me to make smeltery bits. But what I completely forgot about was that the fact that what I didn't read was what it said. God, I am not making any sense whatsoever. Sorry, I'm so sorry. I apologize. I didn't read the quest carefully enough, and what I didn't realize is that it said that we've lost the ability to make grout, and we had to go to the city to find some. Do I have some torches? Torches are going to be very important. I do have some torches. Let's jump over and go on a little trip. Yay! Where are we going? I don't know why I have. Oh, this is Skelly. I think I must have found a Skelly. Ah, this is so excellent. Don't you agree? The slingshot, I love it. I absolutely love it. Oh, maybe I should have slingshot once more. I should really remove these things. I should remove all the cactuses in my way. So I didn't explore the whole city, but I explored enough to remove there were to find a few, you know, like in here. I think I stopped this. This is empty now. Let's see in here. Oh, there wasn't anything. Where did I see the... Somewhere. Oh, it's here. Oh, I think I've been in here as well. I probably broke the... Nothing. Let's, you know what, while we're at it, let's take a few more books, because there is no such thing as too many books, and I'm going to start wanting to enchant very, very soon. Enchanting is definitely gonna be a thing. And then in one of these places, was it maybe here? There was, maybe not. Well, maybe in one of these places there was a whole smeltery. I have seen that quite a few people, and look, he hides some of the spawners in the ground as well. At night this place must become so dangerous. So I did notice that quite a few people have like moved into the city, which I guess is not a bad idea, but it's not something I'm going to do. I went all over these places, honestly, trust me, and I don't think I was there. So let's try and not die and get a couple more of these buildings sorted out before... what is this? Oh, a witch. A witch spawner is going to be very, very useful. I love these boots so much. The slime boots. They are just fantastic. Oh, and I also want to get the vines from here. Anything in there? Where is... Oh, this is where I got the smeltery. As you can see, I still left some behind, but from what I understand... Oh, just go and die. I have to put torches. Oh, cobalt. Oh, and slingshot. I will not say no to this. I hope it's not getting too late. Because, oh, there is a skeleton. Okay, lovely. I think maybe we'll come back here a little. Oh, I'm also getting a little bit hot, so I think it's possibly time to make my exit from this place. Get back home, cool down. I also didn't bring any, like if I brought a bucket of water, I could have made a cooling down place for myself. But gosh, look, there's really quite a lot to explore. But I don't know, I'd quite, you know, when exploring places like this, I always really like to have flight, for example. And maybe we will make a little place to settle in here. Like a, you know, put in maybe a bed so we can sleep. I wonder if this pack has sleeping bags. I will check that when I get home. Anyway, I'll meet you back in the base and we will continue. Alright, so, oh, I've dropped some dust. Let's put it back in there for some. So I've put an iron chest. I've invested my iron into making an iron chest. But this is where I'm gonna put the siftings, and mostly I will be sifting dust. I guess also with a little bit of gravel. But anyway, let's do some quests. And the thing that I really want to do now is, yeah, we're nowhere near killing all of these. We will have to... I think those spawners that we found in that city are going to be the most useful. I think we can do this one. Stone hammer and bone crook, and I've actually prepared 4 bones because I am so prepared. Is it like this? Bone crook. Should have done this a long time ago. Anything else now? Choice reward. I do believe I will go for the loot chest. I hope I have updated the loot. I'm not sure I did. But we are getting useful stuff out of it. But I'm not sure I did, because there was a time when the loot just became very, very Very useful, and I don't think it's like you'd get machines and stuff out of the loot chests. I will have to look at that. I think the gold armor, possibly I can smelt this. So that would make it, you know, very useful. Done. And let's see here. Oh, we did this one. I got all the smeltery things from that city, and it gives me all of these things. Yay! My inventory is now all filled up with stuff. Let's put this stuff, is very useful. Let's make sure we don't lose it. The chest. See, this isn't all that good, although the capacitor, what capacitor is this? Don't turn it on, take it apart. Premium Insatiable Wonder Capacitor would be a good name. So this is one of the good ones. I love these capacitors. I really do. Let's see, let's make a bit more dirt. All the zombie flesh can be turned into dirt. Very good. And the thing I want to do is with the spores, and actually there is kind of a quest that asks for that, not directly, you understand, but in basic survival in here, the transfer pipe, if you look at the transfer pipe recipe, it needs one of those vile dust. It's from Soul Shards, the old ways, and am I pleased that Soul Shards is in this? It's such a cool thing. Oh, it needs, just any glass, okay, this, not a problem. And the vile dust, you make it by smelting soul sand, and the soul sand, you make it by, you can make it with this, interesting. Maybe that's the way to do it. Hopper recipes. Filtered hopper. Better with mods. I don't understand this at all. Barrel crafting. Okay, yeah, this is, so we put sand into witch water and you get soul sand. And of course the way to make witch water is to put water in a barrel. I am going to borrow one of these barrels, put water in a barrel over mycelium, and the way to make mycelium, of course, is with those spores that we got from sifting, I think it was sand. So you sift sand, you get the spores. Let's make a nice little mycelium patch here. Do I not have a diggy thing? I do have a diggy thing. Why suffer when... the other thing is that when as the water is turning into witch water, I can't remember whether mycelium spreads in the light or not. Completely can't remember that. And I should do the F7. Okay, there's a bit of... might as well make a nice big patch of the mycelium, don't you think? Because we might have mushrooms and stuff on it. Okay, it doesn't quite spread all the way, but you know, this will do. Okay, so I have 3 of those. Okay, let's give it a bit of time and see whether it spreads. I mean, I could probably put the baron on this already, but you know, why not spread it? Is there anything else we can do in the meantime? I don't want to get into the regulator because, and the Hunger Games, this is the rice and 40 rice seeds. The regulator, I think, is a fairly complicated crafting recipe. I think we're almost there on the rice seeds, but probably not. Oh, look at this. It's because I removed some of the torches. There was a dark spot. I removed some of the torches and put blocks instead, because I got annoyed. All this sand I can turn into, all this sand I can, let me just hop around and make sure there really are no dark spots here. Because dark spots here would be dreadful, quite obviously, but I am not seeing anything. Oh, and this tree grew. So one of the things I want to do is to grow some very big, you know, spruce trees, because spruce is pretty and it gives you loads of wood. And actually, the other thing we could do is make a small chopper from Progressive Automation and make an automatic, sort of automatic tree farm. Anyway, I will be back when this has spread, so I will see you in a little bit. Alright guys, so as you can see, the mycelium is spreading nicely, so let's just probably make a few of these barrels actually, because we'll probably need more mycelium, but for the time being, let it be like that. I don't know where my water skin went. Ah, look how pleasantly cool I am. It's so nice. And let's see, are we turning? I don't know. Not seeing any evidence of turning. It just says water. Okay, let's give it a little bit of time. Yep, it's fermenting. It's fermented 60%. Look how nice and pink it looks. Not seeing any mushrooms growing, and the normal thing was that when it was fermenting, mushrooms would grow. I still have 2 of these seeds, and obviously I can get more just by sifting dirt. And when I get it's witch water now, and there we go, soul sand. Yay! Let me just put a bucket of water in here and smelt the soul sand, and we will be able to, assuming I can find the glass, we will be able to let's not forget to keep the water being made. I really have to make, well, now that I can make, I was thinking hoppers, but actually now that I can make you know, these things, pipes, maybe I can automate making the water and making the, I'll tell you what, let's make a lot more glass, why not? And here's one glass. It's always such a disappointment to me, because you know, the texture looks completely different in here, but not in my inventory, but not outside. And let's face it, in my opinion, glass is one of the ugliest, you know, vanilla glass is one of the ugliest Minecraft textures. Alright, so I'm just gonna put that here. So many things we can do with witch water, so many things. And here's another question, do we have any stone? I must have done stone previously. Oh yes, we do. 1, 2, 3. Why am I putting it here, not in my inventory? Ta-ta, blah, blah. And pipe. There we go, transfer pipe. Oh, this is so nice. Transfer pipes are the most amazing. I'm almost finished with this quest, so really the quests are almost done. These are a little bit difficult, but we'll get there in the end. So what do I want? More transfer pipe, root chest, or energy conduit? I don't know. I think I'm gonna go for, well, let's go for the loot chest, but they haven't been that good, you know. But I can make the energy conduit, I'm sure. But the loot chests haven't been all that amazing. Oh, ancient, well, a fire aspect too. I mean, and you know, all of this stuff, well, the capacitors are good. And everything else I have, or I can sift for. None of this is that special. Should have gone for the energy conduit, obviously. And Ancient Time is nice, but Fire Aspect 2 doesn't really do anything for me. Right, so this... Oh, but I have to do the other thing. Oh, I really hate extra utility pipes. The item... What's it called? The transfer node. Item transfer node. Is this here? Is this? Yes, transfer node items. Okay, that is not too bad. We have all the things. And now I am going to be able to automate water making and... Ooh, maybe I could make a drum. And maybe even lava making. Ooh, all these thoughts are occurring to me. Alright guys, but I think this episode's gone for far enough. Perhaps in the next episode we can automate water collection and dirt making and possibly even lava collection. You know, we can just have cobblestone transferring here and a pipe pulling the lava out of here into a drum. We'll do a little bit more sifting, so we'll have plenty of iron for the drums and stuff. It's all gonna be beautiful. But that's all for the next episode. For now, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.